longer the pain. Easy make her money, sure don't stay. Trying to come wild when I pray. Show me the way.
Yeah.
The harder the work, well, the longer the day.
So I just want to be able to let you guys know that you are in for such a treat. We've seen the footage, but you're not going to know what it's like until you're able to really see it on this big screen. But it wouldn't be possible without our founder, our creator and writer, Mr. John McKissick. Just very quickly, as I introduce him as he's coming forth, not only is he a writer, not only does he come up with great visions that he chases and pursues, but every vision and every dream has to have a motivation. And he was so very motivated by not just his desires and his passions to be able to put out good multicultural cartoons that feature a good moral sense of what it's like to not just live in the hood, but actually grow up knowing yourself. But he also was motivated by the passing of his mother, who motivated him and pushed him to pursue every desire, who motivated and touched his heart and loved on him sincerely and deeply, and loved on him in such a way and told him, don't just do it, but don't just say it, but do it. And that's what he did. He went from just writing it, he went from making it a children's book, into making it what you're going to see today. So everything that he did it out of a love and passion for his mother. How many of us love our mothers out here? No. I know each and one of us do. So you can't relate to anything. If you haven't been from the hood, you never lived in the projects. I admit I didn't. But I can relate to the love of a mother. And I can relate to having to strive and survive and make good moral sense out of a life of confusion. And that's what his stories are all about, is how to be able to make it in a life of confusion. He's a great family man. I've witnessed it myself. A loving, devoted husband and father. Very hard worker. He has put his time, his money, all of his strength, and all of his effort, has left family time to be able to bring this to us. So we're thankful to be able to present him to you. I'm sorry for the long introduction, but you're deserving of more. Everyone, if you could give a round of applause for our writer, creator, and founder, Mr. John McKissick.
Sitting in that seat, wondering who you talking to. No, but the reason I wrote this is because it's really a funny story. I was sitting there one time with my nieces and nephews watching a cartoon, and it happened to be South Park. I said, well, what are you watching? And they said South Park. So I sit down with them and was watching it, and I started seeing the cursing and the things they were saying, the vulgar things that's coming out of their mouth. And I was like, oh, hold on, that can't be good. I can't be watching this cartoon. I said, nah. So in my head, I said, let me develop something that these kids can actually watch and have some substance in the cartoons. We don't have that today in these cartoons. It seems like cartoons are geared today to funny little characters with color or something that's vulgar coming in the mouth. So I felt like that I could take the Southwick Adventures and teach kids lessons on everyday things that they go through today, like anti-bullying, guns, cancer, self-esteem issues, things that kids that when we was growing up we went through. But that's the reason why. That's the main reason why I made this cartoon. I felt like that these kids can laugh and watch it with their parents and learn something at the same time. But with Southwick Adventures, this is more of a community thing for me because in my family, all through my family, my grandmother, she worked in the community. If you, a lot of you guys, if y'all know anybody lived in Southwick or been around Southwick, her name is Rosemary Cook. She ran a community center down there. She kept a lot of the kids off the street, playing basketball, going in there playing pool. She even had them coming there scrubbing and sweeping the floors just to keep them off the street. And that's what she did. And I had an uncle, my uncle, Henry Cook, a lot of you guys know him. He started the Nighthawks. He wanted to keep kids off the street, patrol the neighborhoods to make sure everybody was safe. So I come from a line of people doing things for the community, so it's kind of embedded in me. But I want to make a long story short, but other than that, but this is what I wanted to do with this cartoon. But I wanted to recognize a man that's in the audience right now. His name is Mr. Edward White. If you can stand up.
Amen.
Mr. Ed White. Mr. Ed White, one of the first miracles see what you do with these young kids today when it comes to drums and making them beat. So I just wanted to recognize you because, like I said, I look up to people like you. Amen. Let's see, sorry, I don't want to keep going on. What I want to do right now is I want to bring up the animator. This guy worked hard. I'm always on the phone texting him. He's texting me back, trying to get back. If I don't like something, he'll see it, you know what I mean, and he'll fix it. Or if he don't like something, and he'll tell me about it and he'll fix it. But let me bring up Sean Corn right now.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm not good at this at all. So I really appreciate John here and his family letting me work on this. It was a complete pleasure the whole way through. Real big deal. So, and I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and checking it out. So I know it means a lot to this man. It means a lot to me. And thank you very much.
Amen.
All right, guys. I want to let you guys know that this cartoon just wasn't an overnight thing. This is 7 years in the making. So
Yeah.
it took a long time to make this cartoon. It came from me just coming up with an idea on a piece of paper. They're trying to get the right people with me to get this to come to fruition.